Vita Island, it is officially time for theories and speculation. Sorry, I was just trying to build up dramatic emphasis. Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PSVita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. Recently, I happened to stumble across something very interesting, and completely by accident, I may add, on Twitter when I was doing my usual spying. You guys know how I like to spy on people on that website. I might be spying on you right now. But possible future interrogations aside, the victim in question this time on my radar was Pixel.Games. If you've been with this channel back about 2 months ago, you might remember that I had mentioned that they have some potential physical releases maybe coming for us in the pipeline for the PS Vita. And then, hadn't heard anything from them in a while, just like all the women in my life. I got curious, clicked on their Twitter page, and what I saw, well, I guess you've already read the title and thumbnail on this, so you know where this is going. Now, even though I wasn't able to do a surprise reveal here for y'all, I do have to mention one thing here, and that is we have to take this news with a grain of salt, and I'll explain why in a sec. At least I can have a tiny bit of a cliffhanger here. That along with the fact that I'm kind of hungry right now, and salt makes everything better. They made a Twitter post back on March 31st, 2020, and their Twitter said this: "Sad news, but since the current health crisis is impacting the whole process from development to testing and from certification to production, we simply won't manage to ship Vita releases of our games before the end. Sorry, hashtag Vita Island, hashtag PS Vita." I read that backwards. And the 3 games in question that you are seeing here right on your screen is Sirlovealot, Bombastic, and Plutonium Pirates. And I will be showing gameplay in the background for all of these. Actually, I've already been doing that. Of course, at first glance, it seems pretty cut and dry here. These games just simply aren't happening anymore. Even still, though, it did leave a little bit of confusion as to what this potentially meant. Are the digitals canceled? Are the physicals canceled? Are both canceled? And I wasn't the only one who thought this, because as I scrolled down looking at all of the replies that it got, many of the people on Vita Island felt that this was kind of vague as to what they meant. And sadly, they did not respond to any of them, making things even more suspicious. That, along with the fact that they had posted this on March 31st, 2020, very close to April Fool's Day, many people thought that this could be just some big prank. And I guess that would make sense then as to why they're not saying anything. You know, you gotta let the prank ride. Even though there's no prank quite like an ASMR prank, I totally did that for the Vita first, devs. Even though now that I think about it, I may have just stole that from another YouTuber, but Now, the way I'm looking at this is the fact that Pixel.Games had mentioned that they won't manage to ship, focusing on the word ship here, Vita releases of their games, makes me think that the digitals possibly are still coming and the physicals are the ones that are canceled, because you can't ship out, digital games, obviously. But then again, maybe the devs know something I don't. Now, that's just my train of thought here, but I also got a little bit more proof as I did my detective work. And April 3rd, roughly 4 days or so after their initial post, or something like that, I don't know, I can't freaking count, they have tweeted out OSTs from games such as Sirlovealot, which is one of the 3 games that is supposedly being cancelled. And all the way on April 11th, which was not that long ago, they're still making more posts on Sirlovealot, along with tweeting topics about Bombastic, which has fastly become one of the names I love saying, like, most of all in the whole history of, like, forever. And if I look even further into this, I checked out their YouTube channel. Oh yeah, I spy on people there too. And as you can see from right here, they're still posting videos of those 2 games. No love for Plutonium Pirates though. What's up with that? So even though they're being quite vague on this, which I'm not really sure what the reasoning is, I mean, maybe they still want to try and hopefully get the physical releases out, but they're not sure 100% if it's not going to happen. And as we have seen from Rodaleka Games' past tweet a little while ago, the COVID-19 virus is affecting certain games both physically and digitally, so it looks like there could be a little bit of meat to this bone, as it were. Then again, on the flip side of all this, they could just be posting updates to these games because they are coming out multi-platform. They're not Vita exclusive, so yeah, that kind of blows my theory a little bit. But of course, I've got no proof of this. I'm just going basically off what they've said, as well as the snooping I've done on their website. That was like my favorite part of doing this whole video, and couldn't find really much more to go on other than what I've shown you all. You know, along with blind theories. So let me know down in the comments section, what do you think about this? And hey, maybe you've heard something that I haven't and can shed more light on this particular matter and prevent me from going and stalking people on the internet. You know what? Come to think of it, no, don't tell me if you know anything regarding this matter. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. The following video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Larry Anderson, Mario Cruz, Jelle, Buzz Saiyan, Richard Cruz, Dennis R. Huggins Jr., Adam Sondi, Hero Acer, Rodrigo Vera, Aaron Swanson, Heston Joseph, Kevin Enright, Jared Haddo, Joshua Williams, Ruben Gutierrez, BMF, Skullshire Tugel TCG, Adam Theory, Pierce Sterner, E-Rock, JR, Kyle Brooks, Saul Ramirez, Phantom XRS, David Ray, Wendy K, Gutter Drums, Jace Bellerin, Neo Arashi, Reiko Star, and Matt Fox. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your lovely portrait on this end screen here, then make sure to follow the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do so down there. And please guys, don't shed any light whatsoever on this subject that I just talked about. I want to continue stalking people. It's the only thing that gives my life meaning on some nights.